Stop scrolling because I need you on the other side of the screen to hear this message. A lot of people have been asking me, how do I start content? How do I get into it? How do I just talk to the camera and not really care and everything? So I'm literally going to talk about it in this video. So if you can sit here for like 3 minutes and hear exactly what I have to say and implement it into your life, I promise you're going to be just fine. Now, the very first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to wake up one day and be like, you know what? I'm going to put down the drinks. I'm going to put down the alcohol. I'm going to put down the drugs. I'm going to quit partying. I'm going to actually change my life around. That's the very first step. So once you make that decision, which is one of the hardest ones you have to make, that's the uphill. That's like half the climb. I'm not going to lie. And then the second part is you have to get out of like the area that you've been in your whole life. So whether that's your hometown, whether that's your school, whether that's your parents' house, like you have to change up your environment. For me, I'm down here in Atlanta and I come from a small Indiana town of like 5,000 people. So everybody had dirt on everybody. It was like super toxic. I was like, bro, I gotta get out of here. So I came down to Atlanta, and Atlanta opened my eyes so much. This is another thing. You have to believe that anything is possible. Down here in Atlanta, I see like a Lambo, I see like a Ferrari, I see Porsches. I saw a Porsche GTS or whatever. I don't really know cars, but it was something like that. Like one of the super nice Porsches flying down the interstate, and I was like, bro, I would never see that in my hometown in Indiana. So you have to go somewhere where you want to adapt to, where like you want to live that kind of lifestyle. So you're going to have to do that. So go get somewhere that's like out of your hometown so you can find more about yourself, and it'll just open your eyes in general. Then you have to get close with God, because whether you want to admit it or not, God is very real and God is going to help you so much along the way. Any problem that you face, once you start praying about it, once you start talking to God about it, you'd be amazed at the changes that'll happen. Like miraculously, you're going to start getting luckier. Your videos are going to start going viral. You're going to start blowing up a little bit. Your videos are going to get a lot more outreach. And you can call me crazy. You can be like, well, that's just the algorithm. Or you can be like, God is actually helping me do what I want to do. So get close with God, because it's all possible with God, and God will make it 10 times easier, I promise. And then lastly, you have to just kind of flip your mindset and be an optimist instead of a pessimist. So like you have to realize, okay, one, I know I already hit on it, but like it's all possible. Like, so anything that you want to do, millions and millions of people have already done it. That's the way that I look at this content thing, because I started my Instagram account like 2.5 months ago. I already hit almost 12,000 followers. I'm not gonna say 12,000 because I haven't hit it yet, but I'm like 11.6 thousand followers. And that's insane, because I'm literally just one of you guys. I'm a generic kid, and I'm 19 years old, and like I just yap to the camera, but that's all it is. So that's kind of how I did it, and you just kind of have to take that action. You're never going to be ready, so just do it.